So Mark, it's about 9 months since you announced that the Extreme Series was going to go global, and how's it been so far?
It's been an amazing experience, very challenging as well. You know, we've Middle East, China, Istanbul, Boston, and now in the UK, all with their own set of challenges, all with their own great discoveries and great results. Some good days and some bad days, and lots of cultural things to learn, language barriers. But I mean, overall, I think we're absolutely stoked with it. It's been to go to some of these places where sailing simply doesn't exist, and it exists in a big way. It's been fantastic. To go to the States, where I think it's a pretty hard nut to crack for any non-major league, whatever you call it, sport. So, and Boston was just awesome. I mean, really engaged with the audience there, which was brilliant. I think we're really happy. It was a good move to make. I think most from a commercial point of view are future main partners for the event that we're talking to right now. The different companies we're talking to, they're interested because it's global. So I believe in that move that we made to go global. We've got to see that through and sign those sponsors, but that's been good. From the team's perspective, I don't think we can have a higher level of racing. I think the sporting integrity has been really maintained, which is often or sometimes criticised perhaps in our stadium format, but the sporting battle has been immense and fair, and the good guys have been winning, yet we've been entertaining in a big way. So overall I've got quite a tired team. We've worked really hard. We're a small team that does this, so but so far so good. We're halfway through the season.
This weekend, something a little bit different for you guys. You're streaming live to the internet.
Yeah, well, we have actually had a live TV set up, a local channel in every venue so far. Different with a regional or national broadcast from those countries. This time, this is the first time we've actually done our own production and done a full live TV production and put it on the internet as well as just doing the local TV. And some extra challenges. It's quite expensive. It's nice to do it. It's good to do it for the audience. We've got some great feedback. We've got some criticisms. We're pretty open to listening to all of that. We've got to decide what we can afford. It's a really difficult judgment. Ultimately, I think we'll probably end up with something around 10,000 unique viewers over the event directly on our channel. A lot more through other redistributions of it, but got to work out whether that makes sense for the dollars we're putting in to do it. But it's been great to do it. We've learned a lot. We're learning a lot about how to do that, and ultimately, because we're working from the bottom up, trying to work out how to do that really cost effectively. And our plan going forward is to do our level A product, which is webcam, so a single camera and the on-site commentary at every event, at least on the public village days, when we've got the commentary all set up. And then when we've got a live TV deal, as I think hopefully we'll have in Italy with Rai, then we may be able to still do a fuller, more sophisticated TV production and put that online as well. So step by step, we have to make our choices carefully, and we've built ourselves step by step up, trying to work out how to do these things on a very tight budget. And I think hopefully we'll maintain that for the rest of the year, at least on the village days. I think we have learned that we've got to differentiate. Just to simply bash out every day and put it on doesn't necessarily make sense. And when we can work with a TV company, you can turn it into something much bigger. Like in Turkey, working with TRT, we were broadcasting that to a few tens of million people on the TV and able to stick it on the internet. And mix it in with the F1 coverage and go straight from F1 to us, and that makes sense. I'm not sure it'll always make sense for us to systematically put it online per dollar. But it's a difficult decision. I'm happy what we've done here. Plenty of things learned, plenty of things to improve.
The sponsors of the teams are also, it seems to me, like they're doing a bit more activation than they used to. Certainly Oman Sail and Red Bull and some of the others are doing some really good stuff.
I think here we've probably got 7 of the teams really actively using it, whether it's on a B2B front. I think we'll be at something like 900 VIPs this week that we would have looked after with the teams. We've got consumer brands doing stuff on the street, bringing people in. We're doing our own promotions as well in terms of bringing people into the village. That's good and rewarding. That's what we're trying to do. Ultimately we're a commercial product, trying to appeal to brands, trying to make it make sense for them. And we need those. That's the kind of teams we need. Are the ones that have got brands that are making it work and communicating ultimately as an event we depend on having those teams and some of their budgets to actually make the whole thing bigger and scale it up. So it's really good to see here, and I think a lot of that will carry on. We've got some of the teams here that are not doing things, which I know are doing in Trapani and are doing in Nice as well. So and by the end of the year, I think every team bar one will have activated in some way.